I've wanted a set of saddlebags for my FJ09 for quite a while, except I couldn't bring myself to drop the 1,200 bucks on the Yamaha stock ones. I do have the Yamaha stock top case, but that's because it came with the bike. So, being the miser that I am, I looked for an affordable solution, which brought me to a set of Kappa soft side case racks and a set of Givi soft cases. So we're gonna mount those up today. First thing we have to do is take off the bolts holding the old rack. We do have to hang on to this though. We're gonna reinstall that. I've got the top case rack on here, and the other side went in no problem. So if you have a top case, don't worry about it. The install of the soft racks from Kappa work fine. As usual, there's no actual text inside the instructions. Everything is just by diagrams. Now, the diagrams are pretty clear as far as how to put it all together, the series of bolts and washers that need to get put together. The only thing that's not quite clear is which rack to choose. And basically what you want to do is you want to make sure that this, which is going to be the rear connecting bar to go across the two of them, make sure that these are pointed inward and you're all set to go. Now, the other thing I found, because I have this factory top case bar bracket already installed, but I couldn't use all of the washers to put it together and just use the tiny lock washer and this fat spacer. Let's see how that works. We're using the existing spacer from the OEM setup too. In the diagrams, any time you see number 10, it's a OEM part. So get your two top bolts started, but don't tighten them up yet. You might need a little bit of play to get your bolt into the passenger foot peg at the back. And the specs are pretty tight, so I just need an extra millimeter. So I'm going to loosen up the rear passenger foot peg just to give myself that extra room. And then it goes from being a struggle to just slipping in hand tight, no problem. And then don't forget to tighten up the passenger foot peg again. Wouldn't want to lose anybody. So the final part of the install is actually a rear bracket. What we found though is we still aren't lining up. But if we leave the bolts loose and leave that washer out, we got a good fit. And then I recommend you go around to all the bolts that you've put in and just make sure that they are snug, that you haven't forgot one or two. So even though the steel bar, I don't know, I thought it looked kind of flimsy when I first pulled it out, but it is solid. And the black matte finish makes it look like it's part of the bike, OEM. And that's the install for the Kappa soft bag rack. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. And ring that bell so you're the first to know when a new video comes out. I've been jonesing for a set of saddlebags. I've been jonesing for a set of saddlebags. I've wanted a set of saddlebags for my FJ09 for quite a while,